Hey Aries, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your new moon spread, checking in on your energy around this new moon for March. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Aries. What's your damage, Aries? Let's check it out. We've got the Knight of Cups reversed, the Ace of Coins reversed, the Tower, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman reversed. So just in this very first part here, you've got 3 major arcana. What that means to me is the universe and your higher self are working to get you to move into your soul lessons, the things that we come here to become experts at in this incarnation. And what it looks like here is, first of all, I'm wondering if someone is looking for another job or quitting a job, just because this Knight of Cups is no longer pursuing something having to do with money. There's a huge change with the Tower, possibly a change that you're not expecting, but it's a good change because the Wheel of Fortune is right next to it. Like, it's a huge, wonderful change. And the Hangman is talking about no longer having to sacrifice. I've already been through it. I've already seen everything that I've needed to see. I've seen all the different perspectives, and I had to stop pursuing one thing in order for this change to come about. And now I'm not having to suffer or sacrifice at all. So things moving in divine timing, but also this huge blow you out of the water change in your favor. Let's take a look at this Hanged Man reversed. This Hangman reversed, no longer having to sacrifice, has to do with Empress energy. See that? So I'm hearing fairy tale energy, which isn't what I would say with the Empress, but there's some kind of fairy tale energy happening here with the Empress. And this is what it looks like is total abundance. There's a change in job, there's a change in money, there's a change in resources over here, no longer pursuing it in the same way. But this Empress energy, the Empress is a magnet to anything that she desires. It comes to her, she doesn't chase it. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune energy. The Wheel of Fortune energy for sure is, for me, fairy tale energy. And here's the Star reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about, okay, so the Star card is like a wish, a divine wish. It's also about your highest and your greatest potential, your highest and your greatest truth. But this Wheel of Fortune is saying whatever you thought was your highest and greatest potential, or your highest wish, something even better is coming in. I am loving this for you, Aries. Dang. Tower, what is the deal? Here's the 3 of Wands. This is something that you've been manifesting, whether you've been aware of it or not. You've been asking the universe for this thing, and what's coming in is even better, but better than what you've been asking for. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you just left something out in the cold. I feel like you left a job, but you left some kind of thing that was bringing you resources, or there was some kind of opportunity or new venture that you decided not to ground into, and you left it. You abandoned this thing. You decided not to pursue it. And here's the Hermit. Yeah, you totally took your energy out of this thing and open to receive all of this. It's like starting a brand new life, almost. Let's take a look at your old wise tree. What's going on in your energy, Aries? What is going on? Old wise tree for Aries. Here we go. Here's the Emperor reverse. I cannot tell you how many Emperors reverse that I've gotten today in all of these readings. It's so interesting, but what it is, it's coming from a place of not feeling like you're in control. But we'll get back there and check it out for you. Here's the 5 of Cups in the past, The 8 of Pentacles at the heart. Okay. Wow, I am loving this. Okay. Interesting. So we're coming from this place of perhaps feeling out of control, looking for the stability. Also, this is someone who feels like they're out of control. You might have been dealing with somebody who has felt this way. The heart of the situation is talking about, we've got 2 8s, as above, so below. It's about working towards something, you know, it's really interesting because it's like working towards something that seems like it's old and conditioned. I'm conditioned to do this particular type of program, job, or function. And that's at the heart of the situation. There's some kind of programming in your identity space that is talking about doing things that you're supposed to do rather than things that are enlightened perhaps, or changed or evolved. And feeling this uneasiness or feeling out of control definitely can happen when we're pursuing something that our higher soul knows isn't what we need to be doing. This is interesting too, because your higher self is like, my intention wasn't completely straightforward. I wasn't clear on my intention. Reason being is because of the program that I had stacked up in my field somewhere, this negative self-speak, or this self-speak that wasn't helping my highest and my greatest good. So something has switched here, something has changed. That energy has changed, or it is in the process of shifting, because your big picture is talking about all of your wishes, making all of these wishes happening now and into the near future. This is about self-care and standing up for a new way of a new energy. It's self-care and it's standing up for what brings you, what I'm hearing is attraction, but also what brings you like joy and happiness. Release the idea that you're going to be like, your energy is waning. It's actually increasing. You're like, I have resistance to this moving so slowly. You know, with the resistance of this moving slowly, it very well could speed up a bit. Let me see about this resistance. The reason why it's moving slowly is because of the changes that need to happen with the programming. It's like, I need to get used to the idea of something. I need to start changing my self-speak so that I'm in coherence with what this new energy is going to be. Your advice is talking about lots of communication. So lots of self-communication, lots of communication about these changes that need to happen as soon as your programming is kind of redirected. Let's see. And what I want to say is the programming is about, this is the way I should do things. This is the way I'm supposed to do things. This is just what I've known forever. And again, what's coming up is it has to do with business. I'm hearing for someone it has to do with law, but it has to do with business or a job and changing the way that you pull in your resources. Past, present, future is about the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is about sadness, regret, grief, looking at the past instead of looking toward the wonderful things that you have for the future. It's like being stuck in the past in the mistakes rather than looking forward at the things that you've learned from them so that you can do more. It's a self-sabotage of sorts. I will say that. Sometimes it can just be straight up grief, but what it looks like is it has more to do with decisions made. And I will say this, I do feel like any decisions that have been made in the past have brought you to where you are now. There are coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. They're synchronicities. They're things that brought you to where you are now. And something huge is about to change with that Tower card earlier. So here's the King of Cups. Here's the King of Coins. King of Coins is reversed. We've got 2 parts of yourself. Here we have this emotionally, what am I trying to say? Intelligent, emotionally intelligent action-oriented energy moving forward, which I feel like means you take the cups that are not spilled, and instead of looking in the past at the spilled cups, you take the cups that aren't and you become powerful because you're holding on to the ones that are still viable. And this again is about, how am I going to move forward making money differently than I have before, or pulling in resources somehow, time, energy, effort, love, money, respect, information, education, all of these things are resources. How am I going to do this differently than I did before? And the World card is reversed here. Something wants to come full circle. Something wants to come into complete fruition. Something wants, it's like you walking through a threshold, but there's unfinished business. And again, the unfinished business feels like it's getting used to this new idea, this new way of being, this new way of thinking even. Tell me more about this Seven of Wands. This new self-care. Wow, Judgment. This has to do with some kind of reunion. It has to do with some kind of starting fresh, starting new, clean slate, not looking back at the past. Lots of communication in your advice. And I want to pull another one for advice. Again, here your higher self is like, what I really need to do is get very clear on my intention. And your advice is being action oriented with that clear intention. Let's take a look. I want to look at what your angels and guides want to say to you. What your angels and guides want to tell you about this new moon energy, this manifesting energy, planting seeds energy. And we have weaving flowers. I'm going to read about this. Ooh, 33. Weaving flowers. Creator, art of the universe, integration. Here we see a woman gathering the delicate petals of blossoms and making them into flowers. It seems like she's weaving them together, bringing a greater whole into being. She is calm and concentrated on her work. This woman is a creator. She draws from the petals falling from the sky and growing from the earth. Inspiration is all around. Gather it up to create a whole new universe. That's what this King of Cups is doing too. Super creative energy. I love it. I want to look at your moonology too, Aries. Here we go. Communication is key. And this is new moon energy, new moon in Gemini. And this is all about that communication. Communication is key. I feel like this is communication with yourself. And I also feel like this is communication with others, whether it's saying no and telling the universe, no, I don't want this, and saying yes, telling the universe, yes, I want this. And here we have, look at the bigger picture. I feel like for you, this is a cycle that starts at the new moon, and this is 2 weeks-ish. Here's the full moon. So happening now and through mid-month, this type of energy is coming up for you. That's what I have for you, Aries. I will talk to you soonish with another spread. I'll see you later.